Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lastly here. Welcome to a new episode of the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. This is episode number 20. We've literally gone 20 days in a row since the start of early access when this series began. My god, it's been a pretty crazy run so far, and this is the team that we're rocking, and your support on the series has been just insane. Thank you so much for the love on the first 20 episodes, or on the first 19. Hopefully you're going to continue to share the love by smashing a thumbs up on today's video. Did you like that little segue? I did. I thought it was quite nice. But yeah, guys, hit me with a thumbs up on today's video. I would greatly appreciate it. We start out with squad battles rewards. I really like the look of that Soprano kit. I was hoping for a second that with the fade into like green or yellow, I can't quite see what type of shade of color that is right there, that it would like go through and the shorts would be that color, but I think they're just black shorts and black socks, or white shorts and white socks. I'm not too sure. So it's not something that I'm necessarily going to wear. I quite like the kits that I've got going on right now, but we get like we got gold 1, so we'll have a few extra coins, like 11,000 coins and 3 packs to open, which is all good. I like getting a couple of little packs here and there. I'm not necessarily fussed about getting Elite 1 or Top 100. I just want a few packs. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll just get unlucky and have a few things to sell or keep in the club. Knowing how good the squad is right now and how good our actual team is, I initially sent the players to the transfer list, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to bring everyone back and just put them in the club because it could be useful for marquee matchups and stuff. We do get boards in our second pack. We get English goalkeeper from Everton. That is, of course, Jordan Pickford, so a short back and stomping for us. We get 83 rated Jordan Pickford right there. So I don't know. I feel like he could be someone that's worth something at some point for an SBC. We also get Gelson Martins, who currently has like a really weird ones to watch SBC, which is super expensive. I would not recommend doing it. But yeah, like we got a couple of half decent players in there, an 83 and an 82, and I'll take that. And then for the final pack, which is the mixed pack, I believe, we get a rare, but unfortunately we don't quite get a board or anything, and we get another Atletico player that is Correa, 80 rated right midfielder. So there's some silvers and bronzes which will just definitely go straight into the club, and like I said, even though I put the golds into the transfer list for now, they all actually eventually come back to my club because I realised, you know what, I don't necessarily need to sell these guys at the moment. If there's anyone here that's specifically going for crazy prices right now, you can let me know in the comments section. I'll have a little look, and then I can go ahead and list them if there's someone. Oh, apologies, my phone's just gone off. I bet you all thought you got a text message, didn't you? But yeah, I'm actually thinking about selling Chiellini now that we've gone with the Alexandro route at left back, so we've got someone from Serie A. Chiellini doesn't have 2 dead links anymore, which means I could sell him on and then pick someone up that I think is more worthy of the squad, or like a better value for money of a similar caliber. 2 words I can't say very quickly, which is his teammate Mehdi Benatia. I want to bring Benatia in the side because I feel like he's sort of like more meta on FIFA, I think, anyway. I'm not 100% sure, but what it would allow me to do is then bring in Handanovic, who's always someone which people rave about as being a decent goalkeeper on this game. And we're also going to sell Kondogbia because Kondogbia is now sort of sitting on the bench. I've now got him and Rabiot, who are my 2 like big midfielder sub options, and I only need 1. Rabiot's a lot cheaper. He does a similar job, and whilst Kondogbia is at a relatively high price, I figured, hey, we'll sell him on, we'll make some extra coins. It enables us to buy Mehdi Benatia at like 20 something K, I believe it was, just over 20K. That was actually our final one that we needed to buy it now for a player this year to complete a weekly objective, of which we got a silver pack, and we get Ballo Torre, someone which, I mean, I think this pack's untradeable, so it's not going to help us much, apart from I'll use those 3 players in SBCs along the year, no doubt about it. So you can see there, Kondogbia sold after we bought well, I've literally just forgotten his name. Benatia, there we go. You can probably see that in my face. I just completely blanked there for a second. But eventually Chiellini sold, and we're up to 72,000 coins. But we've already got our new centre-back in the squad. So all we need to do now is spend like 30, 40k. I think it's, yeah, much closer to 40k. 39,750 on the 88 rated goalkeeper from Inter Milan, that is Handanovic. People are saying that he's the best goalie in that league. So, yeah, that's obviously someone that I wanted to bring in. His distribution distribution should be half decent. And now the squad looks like this. And I can't really see any areas in particular that have like a really obvious upgrade plan or upgrade path for us now. I'm actually quite happy with how the team's looking. And there was like I needed to focus a little bit more on squad battles this week. I'm not necessarily going to go, I seem to really struggle on Legendary. And in fact, while we're at it, I seem to be struggling like crazy on FIFA 19 right now. I was having a couple of good days where things were going my way. And now all of a sudden, I can't get wins to save my life. I'm playing against... I mean, this is just against amateur, so it's not going to be difficult whatsoever. But when I'm playing squad battles, I'm playing against professional difficulty and struggling to get, like... I can't get the 5-0 wins. I'm getting like 2-0 wins and 3-1 wins, 3-2 wins. I don't know what's happened, but I've completely lost any sense of like thumbs on the controller, and something's not working right now, which scares the hell out of me with the weekend league coming up later this week. But yeah, if you guys want to know how to get another FUT swap player, you need to get gold 3 or above in squad battles this week. So I imagine the squad battles points are going to be a lot higher because, well, you need to get into that top 40% of what everyone who plays squad battles, the top 40% are the ones which get the FUT swap player, which I don't necessarily agree with. I feel like everyone should be able to attain them. I feel that's a bit of a strange one, not going to lie. But we don't. I don't feel like we struggle to get into the gold section of squad battles. Maybe we have to play a few more games this week, but I am just going to be playing them on professional. I'm interested to see if playing the featured match on just amateur to get the 1550 points or whatever it is, and then playing all the rest of my games on professional to see if that's enough to get us up to gold 3. Obviously, if it's starting to get a little bit close towards the end, I might have to up the difficulty to world class or legendary or whatever. But yeah, whilst I'm currently struggling, I'm just like, oh, okay, I can play these games and just chill and not focus on it too much. I guess that's probably why I'm not winning 5-0. I'm not sitting there and absolutely sweating it. I'm just trying to, chill, listen to some music whilst I play the game and stuff. Because I'm not going to lie, it's been stressing me out lately. Like, actually playing the game, playing matches on FIFA 19 has been really, really stressing me out. I'm not enjoying it currently. Something's not going right. I guess I need to just learn. But it's a process, all right, that's for sure. So today's episode was not going to be about gameplay whatsoever. I wanted to get away from that a little bit and do things like the squad battles, but that's kind of in the background, show you our squad battles rewards. And then I wanted to do some bronze pack method because I figured it's never a bad time to do some bronze pack method. We'll either make profit instantly and it will show, or we'll have a bunch of stuff in the club which will eventually make us profit in the long run. So it's just never a bad time. And you get like random players as you're going through, like this random non-rare Swedish guy. I sold him instantly for 1900 coins. I don't understand why. I get this kit which was like 1300 coins or so, and that was probably listing it low. It's weird. Yeah, you just randomly find players which are currently going for something because someone somewhere has built a squad and someone's been making an SBC out of it. Like 10 people are price fixing a player. This Ukrainian guy was like 3k nearly. That's ridiculous. I don't know what he's currently useful for, but probably 2 hours later he won't be useful anymore. He'll be flooded. It's so weird, which definitely makes me think that I should be checking my club a little bit more, going through the bronze players and silver players that I've got in my club, just to see if at that very moment that I'm looking, whether or not someone's booming at 2,000 coins or something, because we could definitely make some good money at that point. But as you can see, like, we started the bronze pack method at like 35k. I spent a little bit and we're back up to 33. There's so much stuff still selling. And then I decided that I actually wanted to do like a little bit of trading, and nothing crazy, but I pick a player or I pick a specific area, and today I've gone with German left backs from the Bundesliga because at some point in time those sorts of players are kind of valuable, and I'm not even buying them to keep them. I'm literally going out there bidding on players for 300, well, maximum of 400, 450, because I know that when I first searched for a German left back from the Bundesliga, buy it now, the cheapest one was like 700, and that was if you were to pretty much quickly snipe the player. So I know that if I can get someone for 400, 450 max, I'm going to make 200, 300 coins profit per player. I've got 30k coins sat there just to play with, so why not try and snap a whole bunch of these players up? If I can list them, maybe they'll sell, maybe I'll make a little bit of profit per player, and who knows, by the time I've spent a little bit of time doing this, I'm 10k, 15k richer than what I was to begin with. And so that was the point. That's what I wanted to do, just to show you how like super easy it can be. Now, you don't necessarily have to go out after watching this video and go for German left backs, because maybe a bunch of people will do that, and what will happen, everything will get saturated and none of you will make profit. But you could go out there and look for English right backs or English right mids, that something that would currently fit like an SBC maybe. Think about the advanced SBCs and what's common for people to use. And if you can bid on players and get them for a better price than what, like with a decent threshold between what their minimum bin is, what their minimum buy it now is, then yeah, obviously you're going to make a little bit of money and it's going to be all good. So the three players I was pretty much buying were Philip Max, also Schmelzer, and there was one more who was like a 75 rated guy whose name I don't think I can pronounce anyway. But he was the one I was making the money on, because I was buying him for like 400 coins. This guy, Alek. I think that's how you specifically pronounce the name. But yeah, I was buying him for like 400 coins and selling him for 700, 750. Sometimes they won't go in the first hour. I'll list them again, and if they don't go in the second hour for the same price, maybe I will drop them down a little bit. Maybe I'll just list them overnight. I'm not desperate for the coins. I just wanted to show you one particular way that you can make a few extra bucks if you've got, like, let's say half an hour or an hour spare on this game, and maybe you're like me and you're a little bit stressed out. You didn't want to go into some matches and stress yourself out further. You just wanted to try and maybe see if you can make a buck on the game. So that's what we did today, and we've still got a whole bunch of stuff selling. Don't forget, there's so much stuff that we've put into our club. I opened bronze packs for like half an hour straight, and loads of the stuff. I reckon I sold about 10% of the things, maybe even less than that. The rest of it just goes into the club and sits there accruing value over time for when eventually they're needed for an SBC or something. So that's where I was going to end the episode, and then I realized that I don't think I've played an online game with like Son and stuff yet, and I wanted to just test them out. So I go into Division Rivals. I'm like, no, I don't really mind what happens in this match. I just want to try and learn a little bit. I just want to see if I can understand things a little bit more. The guy had Johan Cruyff, only the baby one, but still, that made me a little bit nervous. And things actually started off relatively okay for us. One thing I've been noticing when I've been struggling and raging and stressing out over this game is that I've been having like way less possession, and I'm getting intercepted and blocked, and all my shots are getting blocked and stuff. So it means that I'm probably like forcing it a little bit, whereas I'd learnt to not do that for a few days there in a row where things were going well for me. But this guy does get a goal against me. I basically gift it to him. I play a stupid pass across. The pass, like, power wasn't enough, and it goes to the guy. He scores with Icardi. Yeah, that's going to happen. A little bit annoyed my goalkeeper didn't pick the ball up right there. I wanted to just show you that as like this is one of the things that seems to be wrong with goalkeepers right now. I feel like they're not working properly. I don't know. I hope they get fixed anyway. But he completely does me with an LB fake shot with Johan Cruyff, and that particular Cruyff was easier to handle than I thought he would be. The one that was annoying me was Icardi, as I literally gift him another goal. Sloppy. I play it out short from the back, and then I'm not able to get rid of it quick enough. I get intercepted, I get tackled, and he runs down into literally an open goal and just slots it past my goalkeeper. So yeah, the two goals that he got were just rubbish that I basically gave him the goals. So frustrating. But eventually I work it through his defence, get a chance with Moussa Dembele, which I hit a low driven shot, wanted to see if that would work, and it did. It went in near post. No idea how the goalkeeper doesn't like push that out for a corner or something, but we do get a goal back into this game. And then I had like a few minutes where he just literally constantly fouled me. We had one, and then we got the free kick, and then he fouled me off of the free kick, and then there's another free kick taken, I play it short, and then Fred gets wiped out. Eventually he gets a red card from it. He's just constantly fouling me for a few minutes here on FIFA, because that seemed to be a good way to stop me from getting a shot on goal. And that worked. I think he then switched it so that he had loads of defenders back and stuff. But obviously he was down to 10 men at this point. I get clear through with Rabiot, my sub, but I take the worst touch. I guarantee right there that I was holding sprint just because I wanted him to connect and get to the ball quickly. But obviously don't hold sprint when you're about to receive the ball because that's going to make you take a terrible long touch. But yeah, there just wasn't enough time in the game. I reckon if that game had gone on for another 15 minutes, I'd have won it because I was completely and utterly all over him. Pretty much all game, to be fair. But I felt that last 10 or 15 that I really was actually getting a grip and probably could have scored more. But that's the way it goes. The stats just look abysmal. How have I not won that match? It's kind of crazy, but you know, I guess that's the way it goes. The good thing is though, it didn't matter because no matter what we did in that game, win, lose or draw, it would give us enough FUT Champions points to redeem it, to give us FUT Champions qualification ready for this weekend. I mean, we as a Road to Glory are now ready. Me as a person, I'm not ready whatsoever. I don't know. It's gonna be like hell, isn't it? I'm not. My hairline's already getting bad. I don't know what's going to be like at the end of the weekend, but we'll see, I guess. Here's hoping that we get some new fresh content coming in the next couple of days. I want some new SPCs to do. I want some new challenges to take on for the Road to Glory. Yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode today. If you guys did enjoy, smash me with a thumbs up on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Most importantly, have a lovely day, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.